Hi guys, today I'm going to be talking about the 2018 short film Dulcie. This video will be discussing and analyzing the in-depth Dulcie in three different categories. Firstly, identifying the mode of the documentary and how it was filmed. Also, we're looking at the content of the film, how it was approached, and finally, the individual style of the filmmakers and how they showcased it throughout the film. Summarizing by reflecting on how all three of those categories interacted with each other to create the final form of the documentary. Dulcie is a 2018 short documentary that focuses on the everyday life of a young girl living with her single mother as she struggles to learn how to swim so that she can help her mother to make ends meet by harvesting shellfish on the outskirts of their small village in Colombia. With no voiceover and a linear structure of the film, it's easy to see that Dulcie is an observational documentary. According to Silvio Carta, a documentary film scholar and philosopher, she believes that the observational approach is generally concerned with informal and intimate conversations and with rendering visible the inner life of the subjects, including what they may leave unsaid. Typical observational documentary is the fact that the film Dulcie is a prisoner of the moment. They can't or won't know what will happen. The audience won't know what will happen to them in the months coming, to which the mother describes as the month the sea gets angry, or even the shellfish harvest, and how it decreases due to overharvesting. The content of the documentary focuses on, obviously, Dulcie and how she overcomes her fear of swimming so that she can help her mother to harvest shellfish in the mangrove forests near their village. But Dulcie also follows the mother and her daily routine of going out to the mangroves and harvesting shellfish and so on. The various camera angles add depth and understanding to the audience and how Dulcie learns to overcome her fears. Throughout the film, scenes with Dulcie are always shot with a steady cam and at the eye level of Dulcie. Dulcie's mother, however, is always in constant motion, and many of her scenes are handheld tracking shots, showing how she is in constant motion. The filmmakers use a tracking shot on Dulcie right at the end as she's walking on the muddy plains outside her house, just the night before she learns how to swim, symbolizing her ability to overcome her fear. According to Singhi of the Film School Rejects, tracking shots keep the audience engaged with the actions occurring on screen. Although it may seem odd, but in this documentary, the message almost seems as an afterthought, seeing as how the majority of the film focused on Dulcie and her mother. But at the end of the film, the screen fades to black and shows a caption that spoke about saving the mangroves and how important they are to not only Dulcie and her mother, but the world in terms of global warming and environmentally friendly. The individual styles of the filmmakers is evident throughout the entire film and throughout Dulcie. I'm seeing on a few of the previous films of the filmmakers, of the directors Gael Issa and Angelo Facchini. It's easy to see that they have adopted a similar style of filmmaker. They both have adopted similar. It can be seen from their previous films that both Gael Issa and Angelo Facchini concentrate their films on the human condition and how the subject of their films live their daily lives and the obstacles they overcome to do so. Both filmmakers have effectively gelled their own personal style of filmmaking into making Dulcie. Gael Issa is often using tracking eye-level shots of the scenes. According to Millison, any form of stylized lighting approach is unrealistic and contrived and diminishes the realism of the scene. And so both filmmakers, Gael and Angelo Facchini, both use their personal style in order to enhance the gritty realism of Dulcie. In conclusion, upon reflecting on the documentary, it's easy to see that the filmmakers used in tandem different aspects of the content, style, and mode to enhance the cinematic experience of Dulcie. The filmmakers could have chosen to shoot the documentary in a participatory mode and allow Dulcie and the mother to have interviews, but they chose to shoot it in an observational mode to give a sense of realism to the documentary and focus on Dulcie and her mother and the situation they're in, also subtly hinting on the decline of the shellfish in their community. The lack of voiceover also allows the audience to be completely immersed in just watching Dulcie and her mother go about their daily lives. Filmmakers' choice to use only natural lighting and tracking shots allowed for the audience to feel like they're actually there with Dulcie and her mother. Overall, the style of gritty realism from filmmakers meshed well with telling the story of Dulcie, and the observational mode helped give the documentary a sense of realism and emphasis on the journey of Dulcie. Thank you.